Yeah, welcome back to Career Build Series, episode 162. So we're going to continue building on the excavator. With 2 weeks left to do this, and with the train parts coming up, I kind of want to try to get this, at least in a usable state. So I want to continue the work on this and get it moving. So let's go ahead and let's try to figure how to do. So I want to think about the hydraulic piston or the pneumatic pistons that will be faking hydraulic pistons. Let's think about that next. So we have good articulation. I want to work on some of these. Let's actually work on getting a piston done. Trying to think how to set up the piston here. Yeah, I think let's continue working on some of these pistons. Again, this is mostly aesthetics, but I also kind of consider it working on the actual function as well, because this is going to kind of just make the geometry work. So let's just kind of test out some of this geometry. All right, so let's infinite electricity is on. All right, let's go up and let's kind of just look at the final section there, make sure this is working well. Okay, there is past 100%. There is, yeah, so that's working pretty well. Kind of recesses in. I'm not, thrilled about the recess in, but see how far. See, the piston doesn't go all that far. Let's see if I can't extend this out one more block. And so just trying to get the geometries working properly here. All right, so that it now is okay. I need to try to figure out what is clipping here. Something's clipping. It's causing me problems. Let's try this here. That's not going to work. Oh, come on. Hitting the wrong keys again. Let's try this. Just trying to see what's up with this. See where I'm clipping here. I'm gonna have to make a coupler to be able to switch. I want to be able to switch to a bucket and something else. See, that doesn't want to grab. That's annoying. Let's see if I can't get this to grab here. I'm kind of surprised that doesn't want to grab. They're reasonably close. It doesn't want to grab. Let's see. Let's call it back in. Let's go like this. Let's bring this out one more. I don't want this sticking out too much, but again, just trying to figure the angles on this and see what this is going to look like. I'd like to have the piston not go into the arm. I'd like to have a solid arm on that. So just trying to get this kind of functional how I want it. I am surprised this doesn't want to grab here. Kind of annoying that it doesn't want to grab. Let's fix it again. At some point it would be nice if they reworked the pistons, but again, there's no point in complaining about it until we get a change, or if we get a change, so I'm not going to waste my time complaining about it. Where's my merge? Merge. There we go. Spawn this. And I Okay, so that grabs now. Let's kind of see how this works now. Sticks out more than I want at this point now, I think. Okay, so see, that really cuts our angle down. Yeah, see, that's a mess. The further it goes out, the more of a pain it's going to be. Yeah. So let's try this instead. Let's put it here. All right, let's go to full. And then I'm going to get screwed up on this, on that. Like, that's about as far as I want it to go anyway. All right, so I can turn this up, and that will give me less reach. Or that'll give me less range it has to have. Okay, could you just clip to where I want, please? Thank you, spawn. All right, I won't stick on this too much, but I just kind of want to check it out. Make sure it's functioning the way I want it. Okay, what is it? Okay, it's definitely hitting on the inside of the arm there. That's fine. I can thin that out even more. It should be thinner. That final section should be thinner anyway. Okay. So I kind of like the way it was initially, so I know kind of a pain, but we'll load back in what we had initially. All right, and let's go ahead and let's start working on some other stuff on this. Let me try to get the pistons in for the actual arm here. And so I need to, this should be max compression down. So this actually shouldn't be too bad. Famous last words. Let's put on symmetries. The more I can get this to vertical, the less reach I need. I hate these pipes that I can visually see. Let's try this. I'm going to probably, these are going to have to be something that needs to be adjusted probably quite a bit. So I need to kind of figure this out. This is going to be a pain, I think. Trying to get these set up right. But I think they'll be good once I kind of figure the angles will be fine. So max power is going to go to 0. Come on, give me the max. Give me this one. Why do I have to click on it 4 times? That's what I want to know. Oh my god, let me click on it. What are you doing? There we go. That is just annoying. Okay. And so I need to kind of figure where these are going to lie, and that's just going to be trial and error. So what I'm actually going to do is kind of just look at it when it falls and see where they're going to be. All right, so maybe here right at the crown. Let's try that. That might be too close, but we'll try it. Let's try here. And ideally, I don't want to have to hit these to get these to connect, but sometimes you have... Oh, come on, man. That's annoying. That I think it's too close. That's why I do... Yeah, see, that's too close. One of the reasons it doesn't want to grab is it was too close. Let's try it there. All right, let's see if I can't get this to connect here. I'll help them along, and then we'll see. Okay, see, that's already has some extension, which isn't good. Okay. Let's see how these function. Kind of know where we are ballpark, at least to start with. Okay, so this position's not bad. It gives me, they don't have to extend very far. So that position's not bad. I just want them to grab when I start. So I might have to do them inverted, which I think is what I'm going to end up probably having to do. All right, so this, let's go down with it as well. Yeah, see, they don't have to do much extension, which is kind of nice. Yeah, so that's a good position. I might have to do them inverted so they behave. That actually could be good. I could hide that nonsense. So let's do them inverted. Not thrilled with having to invert them, but if I can get them to work. If they work, they work. That's kind of the main thing, is I want them to work. So let's try to have a little bit of playroom here, not much. Yeah, see, like this one has room to swing. This one's going to hit the cab, so let's just kind of proof of concept, see if this is even going to work. The inside one may not want to grab, so let's play with it first, see what we get. Yeah, so like that one on the roof is going to be a problem. I just want to test the angle, because if we get it doesn't work, then I can kind of stop with that idea anyway. Okay, so that's in place. This one, yeah, see, this is going to be annoying getting these to snap. See, this, I wish we could pre-snap these. Kind of like, you know, have like a rope connection. You can just put hydraulic pistons there and they automatically make it as long as you want. That would be an awesome feature. All right, so they're going to have to come from the bottom. That's just kind of the way of it. So trying to think if there's a way to help them forward. So what I could do is put a helper like that. Okay. So this will when it bumps against that, it will kind of bump it back, and that sometimes helps you get it. Plus, I'm going to cover those pipe sections, so that could actually be beneficial to cover the pipe sections as well. And then I kind of move these a little, so I need to kind of see where the new spot's going to be. Let's try there, see if it still will connect where that is. It might. So I'll manually connect them and see what's up. I really don't like to manually connect them, but we'll see. That one missed. Awesome. There we go. That one grabbed. This one's going to be annoying, isn't it? You know, it'd be nice if you could, again, select the target where you want the connectors to connect, and then they would connect. That would be nice, but don't have that, so. All right, let's go ahead and test this position. So that position's pretty good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way up. See, that's going to hit the cab, so we'll say max tilt is about there. That's fine. And then I want to see what my piston length is. If I have piston left, I do. Yeah, I have more room for piston extensions, so I can push these connectors here further along. Let's try there. One thing I could do is, I wonder if I take something, what's this way? Mass 1. Just trying to take something, I'm trying to get more mass on one side so it wants to fall down. You know, worst case is when I launch it in, I have to connect the pistons, which kind of RP breaking, but whatever, you know. What's present position here in the pistons? They don't have to move all that much. So, as long as I can, you know, they don't have to extend all that much. Yeah, see they're grabbing. See how they're shaking? That means that outside of their grab area. Oh, crap. Alright, so let's move this down and in maybe. You know, that was probably the initial spot I had them on, but I forgot. Okay, those are grab. Let's try this max extension. Okay, so that works pretty well. Yep, that works well. Alright, so we have that set up. Wow, I keep swinging my mouse. I think the game's doing it, man. I'm not swinging my mouse very much, and it's swinging it for me. Don't know what it's doing. So this is doing nothing. I do want to kind of cover these with something, so I usually put transponder blocks there just because they cover them and they look somewhat interesting. I'm just trying to put something here to hopefully knock these pistons forward. You know, if that works, which it probably won't, try a light bar or something. Let's try something. I won't spend too long on this. Again, like I said, if I have to do it manually, whatever. It's not the end of the world. I'm just testing things, see if they work. See, like that. See, the other ones doesn't do it, but that's fine. Could do something cheeky here, which is what I think I'm going to do. Let's do something cheeky here. Be a little bit something extra, but whatever at this point. Trying to think how I can do this as minimal impact as possible. I'm going to kind of make a bumper to bump this down. See, that's going to hit there, so that's not going to work. That is not going to work here. Okay, kind of have an idea what I want to do. Let's do this. Take off symmetry. Let's cut in here. This is all going to be covered. So let's go ahead and do a pivot. Okay, now what I want to do is I want something to come and knock these down. Oh, you know what I can do? Watch this. So I'm going to connect these two. These are now one part. And then I want to connect the bottoms. This is what I'll do here. So these are now one part. Okay, that will also increase performance a little bit. Okay, so those are all one part. Now I just need one bumper. And so what I'll do here is... Oh, come on, don't do that. Killing me here. So I just need to bump one of them. I'm just going to check the color, make sure they're the same color. They are. Oh, this doesn't need to be here. Can be right there. That's kind of like a bumper. It's going to push them down to where they grab. Bingo. So that will just, when it starts, it will just tap them forward. And then let's test, see if it hits it as it comes up. It shouldn't, because the whole armature is moving. Ah, look at that. Sneaky, sneaky, huh? Yeah, so that's just a little bumper that just bumps that and pushes it forwards. As you can see. So that works really well. So that little bumper will knock those forward and put those in position. Beautiful. All right, so I want to thin this section out here. This is way too big, this last portion here. Oh, come on. Symmetry, please. This section is way too big. I was looking at pictures. Actually, I don't mind the chunk up there. It needs to thin out, though, more. On one side, at least. And then up towards the top, they tend to be a little bit thicker, and then they thin out. So I kind of want to re-thin it a little, but I want to do it sooner like that. There we go. That's better. Thins out towards the end there. That's good. And this saved me some headache, just kind of, again, until I swap that out with a drill bit. That's going to move out one. That will give me better range and less likely to hit things. All right, so we're getting there. What is this position? I didn't set the position. Let me check the position. Okay, so I'm going to turn this the minimum amount to get these to connect. So let's say 0.07. That works for me. So do a constant number of 0.07. I don't know why my mouse is flicking everywhere here. 0.07. 0.07. Okay, logic. This here. So that's our little tricky. That works well to get us where we need to be. All right, good. So we have good articulation. I need to do the piston for here. This one could be a challenge. So just kind of seeing how it's set up here. So let's see how I want to set this up. Start like that, and then Usually have a pretty big horn up here to connect to. All right. Just trying to rework some of these angles here. All right, and so now I need to connect to the very top here. So about the 50% position I'm thinking here. All right, so I can't go too far because I need the 50% position. I'm trying to think. So let's cover this right now and then do a pivot. Need to get that pivot high enough that it grabs, so trying to think. See, the problem is I think this sits a little bit higher, so that's why these were tilting backwards. I don't mind if this is a little bit high. It's not the end of the world. Let's just grab this. If I copy this, this is going to be a lot easier because these are already set to 0% strength. So ideally, I want this to... Okay, so I need this to extend because I want to come in less than I want to push out, so... Let's try there. Okay, I gotta move that over one. Yep, that's why that was having a problem. There we go. I really don't want it this high, but I kind of have to play with it to start with. All right, let's go ahead and spawn that. All right, yeah. See, that's we'll figure that top one out in a second here. I might do an inverted piston. All right, so that comes up. Let's check this section again. Made some small changes there. Okay, so see that's causing problems because it's hitting. So I can just limit that. That's all that the range I need is there. I don't need it to come in anymore. And then let's go ahead. I don't want to turn. What is it? Up WS. Okay, so we're close here, as you can see. That's close to where I want to be. Yeah, that's not bad. It's probably having a little jittering. Yeah, because we're pushing it in too much. But yeah, see that's gonna have a problem there. Okay. Okay, so I think if I move this on its side, that should help quite a bit. Go like that. Try that. Yeah. The other thing I can do too is if I cut this out there, what I could probably do is move the piston down one. So let's do that. There we go. All right, so let's check this out. All right, so that's going up. Let's try WS. That is right Okay, so that's right there. That's about as much range. So I can limit the ranges. See, that's already... Okay, let me check this. I might be able to fix this a little bit here. There's other tricky tricks I can do too, but what I'm going to do, I think, is we'll cut all the way through here. Where's that? One more, maybe? Yeah, just do two more. Screw it. All right. Let's check that, see how that looks. I can limit this too. I don't need 100% of the rotation range. So that there is going to be our max rotation there. Yeah, as you can see, I can keep going. I get a little jitter, but it's not bad. Let's go max extension the other direction. And we can go to about here. So we're good, man. That sets that up really well. AD is a little bit funky, but it's not bad. Yeah, see, that's not bad either. So I have good articulation in all regimes. So that's looking really good. So the arm is pretty much there. I need to do things like limit the pivots, but that's not a big deal. Let's start working on the power plant. So I'm kind of still fighting with myself of how I'm going to do this. Diesel electric would be very simple. Benefit of doing it electric is I get instant changeover, and I don't even need to actually physically move it through, but I don't want to really do that right now. Let me... Why is this not... Okay, that's fine. I just didn't put new block in there. Alright, so I'm going to try to think of how to do this. Let's save this one more time. I got to move bases to do it. Let's do this. Trying to think how I have... Oh, come on, don't fly. Don't fly, ding dong. Okay, let's open up Triton. And I'm thinking of grabbing the generator. I think I'm going to put up one of these Harbor gens in, and then I will work with this. And I need to update the Harbor generator and eventually release it so that it's the most current version. But I'm going to grab all of this crapola here. What am I missing here? Oh, that's not connected. Well, that's good to know. So that's good to know in Triton. This pipe's not connected. Okay, good. So that could use a connection. So let's go ahead and let's copy this. Let's load in. I want to save the module. Let's see. HarborGen backup. That's the oldest one. And so again, I don't plan on making this electric, but this is probably going to be a static generation. The reason I'm deleting this out is the current version that I have is the most recent, or is the most up to date. So like I did a bunch of microcontroller fixes, and I just haven't saved this. So I want to be able to port this in when I need it and have it, and release it eventually. So, all right, so that is our part. Let's save that, and then okay. Now let's go ahead and bring in the excavator. So we're going to make this the engine, I think. All right. So I'm going to put this here to start with. I'm going to start deleting parts off that it doesn't need. Undo that. Okay. Symmetry is going to be dangerous on this as an asymmetrical thing. So a lot of this is built for liquid cooling, so that has to go. The big generator is going. That's fine. The frame can stay. Make this more compact. All right, so we're starting to get where we need to be here. All right. What is this? What was the point of this thing? Why is this here? I don't know why that. Oh, you know why? Because I put it on the fuel when I was testing it, and then it was on symmetry. It never got deleted. Okay. All right, let's get a radiator in there. Well, I'll put the radiator on the roof here. And then I don't know how many blocks I have here, but I can delete some of this ceiling block here. Again, this is all going to be sculpted out later, but kind of just in here for the moment. All right, so that's where the engine is going to go. And just kind of test fitting it in here. That's fine. The base can come out, so sitting on like a shock mount for like if it was put in a ship, so it doesn't need that. So the shock mount there can come out. That temp sensors can go. All right, so that is kind of the height that I'm working with here. Let's see, I can come up on the engine compartment too. That's fine. I think the real one does come up anyway. So, all right, good. So we're kind of in here. Go ahead and merge that in. We'll start getting this plumbed up. All right, so this is fuel here. All right, so let's go ahead. This can be deleted. This can go. That can go for now. All right, so there's the engine in. So I kind of want to get this up and running. I want to kind of think how I'm setting this up too. So let's just kind of meticulously take out everything that I don't need and fix things. I don't want a big asymmetrical weight imbalance, where the counterweight is especially. So there's the engine in. Okay, so let's just start really quickly with fuel. Let's see where the center of gravity is. I'm kind of, as long as center gravity, see it's a little bit off the left side. Let's stick a fuel tank in here, see how that does it. Let's put that at the bottom so when I have to refuel it, it's less piping. Okay, that good. That centered up the center of gravity a little bit better. All right, good. So this can come. This is going to be my Pat branded vehicle. It's kind of my cat take off of cat. All right, so there's fuel. Probably set up cooling, which cooling is going to go over the top here, so I already have to move that. Put that right in the arm so the link's not going too far. There we go. All right. All right, so there's that. Let's see if I can plumb this up. That is exhaust there. Okay. Get out of that build. That there is... You need to read what direction this is going. That's fluid in. Okay. Trying to see where I'm headed here. Okay, so I'm kind of figuring how to run this now. Cooling. So just do a big 5x5 radiator that way. Don't have to worry about cooling, especially remember we're going to be in the hot area now, so that is something to consider. So I'm just going to flip this so I can see the orientation. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's plumb this up. Okay, and then this side here, let's delete this. I don't need that like that. This can come over there. And we will come down. This can get rid of that. I don't need as much flow as I needed before. You need a lot of flow for running it in the ship. Don't need that flow for here. So that's going through there. And then one more straight piece, and I think we've got the cooling hooked up. So cooling's hooked up. Exhaust. Actually, it's exhaust pretty close to where it should be anyway. Let's go ahead. Okay, there's exhaust. Might do a little bit more fancy exhaust. I think I will. Now let me get this covered. So start to do some of the actual decorating of it there. Now that I kind of know the shape of how this is, please give me symmetry, thank you. Now that I kind of know how this is going to be, I can start thinking about decorating. Yeah, they tend to be, it looks like a lot of them are rounded off, so that's what I'm going to do here, is kind of round it off. Let's try this. Have a 2-wedge somewhere close, there we go. That's better. That's a little bit on the round side. Let's see how it looks when I finish it. It's a little bit overly rounded, I think. But let's see how I like it when I finish it here. And if I don't like it, I can change it. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't dislike it. Could be a little bit square, but I'm not offended by it, so. Because the back's going to get rounded too, so it's going to be a little bit rounder in general. Alright, so that is in there and functional. Next I need, that's fine, that can be routed. Oh, come on. So pretty much what I'm making here is electricity, and I'm making, you know, might do 2 gears at most. You know, this isn't designed to move fast. This is going to move short distances. I want a low gearing, so it's going to probably need more than one. Definitely going to need more than one gearbox for low gearing anyway. It's going to go to both a generator and a... So that's down gearing it. I need to up gear it as well to get to... okay, that needs to be down geared to go to the engine itself. To go to the tracks, and then this here, whatever, I'll keep this color. Oh my god, put it in the clutch, you dopey dopes, dope. And then, do I have alternators on here? I think if I spam this bad John with alternators, I think we're fine with electrical generation. Because, yeah, we'll be fine with electrical generation because, you know, we don't need that much electricity, I don't think. Famous last words, I know, but... Alright, and that's where I need to go, so let's go ahead and let's get... I can't see with that in the way. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so this should be good. There we go. So we're in business here, I think, for starting to get there here. Hopefully get this started. I don't need symmetry, thank you very much. And then there, okay. So that is going to feed down to our track system. And then if I have alternators on here, which I don't have any alternators on there, let's put those on. That should produce enough electricity. I can actually do like 4 alternators too if I need to. I'm just going to stick 4 on here for now. If I start running low on electricity, then or if I have enough electricity, I can start cutting them out. And then if I'm running low, I can always add a shaft-driven generator. All right, so there we have electricity. Next thing we need is air. Air is pretty simple. I think on a lot of these pictures there was an air intake up here, so let's kind of... Oh, come on, man. Stop zooping the camera like that. Right there. Right there, maybe. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and stick that up there, and then I want an air. So maybe there. I think cut this back 1 like that, and I'll put it up against the side. Okay. There we go, that's that. Let's do exhaust. I want to spice up the exhaust here. And where was the exhaust there? No, it's under this. That's fine. I can reroute it a little bit. Nope, that's not that color that I was using. There we go. Alright, so I think we're in good business here. We're making progress. Making a lot of good progress here. Nah, it's excessive, all that noise for no reason. I need a space for a cat, though. Where's the... There's cat. Staring me right in the face. Let's keep it simple for now, at least. Alright. So there we have exhaust, we have air intake, we have fuel. We're pretty hopefully set here. Currently this runs off of... I deleted my air... Oh, I didn't hook up my airlines yet. Okay, good. So let's hook those up. So pretty much the only thing that comes out as black pipe or dark pipe is the exhaust and the power. The rest is yellows. Alright, so this microcontroller needs to be redone a little bit. Let's do a little bit of shaping here. Yeah, let's do a little shaping. Door is going to be here. Ladder is... So I need to... Let me spawn this in really quick. In the water, huh? Okay. Let's change bases. Okay, good. Back to here. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's bring this back up here. I'd like to get this engine fired up for the end of the episode. So staircase, I need 2 pieces, and I can put 2 pieces, so that's good. Alright, so that is good. Alright, and then this needs to be shape lead. Not a word, I know. So the counterweight needs to be able to come straight down, so do I stick the counterweight over is the question. Counterweight needs to drop in there. I don't think I'm going to do an actual movable counterweight anyways. Like in real life you can remove them. I'd say that's partly for transportation, as you don't want to have an enormous heavy counterweight that you have to put in the truck. You have to put it on separate, or else you're going to blow out weight ratings. And so this goes like that, I think, and then smooth the top edges and corners is the name of it. See, like the model I'm looking at has really nice shapely back on it. So I think what I'll do is continue the shapely back all the way back to there. That's what I think I'll do instead of having a break point for no reason. Okay, that's what I think I'll do, is continue that all the way to the back. Alrighty. That looks pretty good there. Yeah, I'm liking it. This here could be more shapely, I think. There we go. That's more shapely now. Alright, so this is looking pretty good, I think. I think this is getting there. You know, cab. Let's start working on the cab while we're here. Build's starting to get to the point where it's feeling, you know, feeling good. Alright. Starting to like the way it's shaping up here, shaping up nicely. Alright, so I'm starting to like this. Alright, 1x3, there we go. Let's try this. Trying to kind of give it a little bit of shape here. See how that looks? Yeah, I can see out the door. I can see over the armrests, so that's fine. Two by three there. And what do we have here? Alright, so there's the cab done. It's going to be part of our door. Wish I kind of get the door more realistic like it should be, but actually, yeah. I could do something with it here in a second. Let me figure out the pivot situation here for the door. So I want the door to start open. So it needs to go like that, and then all this is coming with me. Yeah, door is going to start open in the suicide position, suicide door. Nope, can't go like that. Crap. All right, let's take out what I want here. So I want to cut out these for now. Cut out that for now. I want to cut this. Cut that. Now it's going to be the door section there. It needs to go like that. All right. All right. And then let's go like this. Like so. All right, let's save that. I was gonna grab my door panel, but it'll take me 2 seconds to make one, so I'm just gonna make one. And we'll finish up here in a second. So. All right, composite, input. Now let's just do on-off input button. It's a construction vehicle. It doesn't need like hidden doors and really special nonsense. It can be visible. Okay. I just want to get this to work, and then I know what I want. All right, so I'm liking that. Oh, I screwed up the geometry of the door. It needs to come one block over to the right. I thought that might happen. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to have to cheat it here, so I need to go like a zot. Then I can delete that out and put in my wedge section. See how these wedge sections interact with each other? Beautifully as how. So that's good. So that's the door there. That wedge section's kind of gimmicky. What I want is window there. See, I don't have any window, and I don't want to XML a bunch of crap just to make that work. Like, see, I want it. Like, I want that essentially, but I don't want to screw with it. So let's just do this. Can't go like. Can I go like that? It's gonna let me. It's gonna let me. Oh, beautiful. All right, let's just do window. We'll do a 1x1 here. Okay, that's not bad. There's our door. Good. So that's good visibility. That adds more viz there. I could put a slope block there, kind of make it almost like a half window. I think that's what I'll do. That's the pivot there, so that can't go. That's fine. Yep. So I think I'll put a slope block on there. Block half that window, but that's not a big deal. I don't really care. So. Don't do that. Come on, behave yourself for 2 seconds, please. I can't do that with this in the way. That's not going to work. Yeah, that's fine the way it is. Again, construction vehicles doesn't need to be perfect. You know, one thought I had is, which I think I'm going to actually do, put a couple angle windows here. Yeah, I think I'll angle that window like that and then go do that. There we go. Oh, get out of there with that noise. See how I like this, see if that's something that's helpful or not. Because especially if you're digging down into a hole, it's nice to be able to see down here, so that's kind of nice to have, and that gives me good viz. Pretty good viz in here. I just need to put a window behind me. Good viz over to the right, good viz ahead to the left. I'm going to put one above me. I'm going to cage all this. Boom 1, boom 2, and the attachment. That's looking really good. Let's put a window in the roof. Okay. Put the window back here. I had one, but I got rid of it. I think that one's the one I want. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and cage this. So they have protective cages on here, IRL, so that you don't eat a bunch of rocks as they fall down on your head. And so that is something that I want. I think use railing sections is going to be best, but they're kind of ugly. I'll try them, see how I like them. Probably not going to be thrilled with the way they turn out, but let's see. I was going to use pipes, but the pipes could be way too big. We'll see. Like, see, the railing sections, I can't go up as high as I want, so. Let's do this. See how bad the pipes look. Pipes going to have to probably be the way I do it here. Again, this would be for if rocks fall in the cab, it doesn't kill you. Doesn't break through, and that's actually not too bad. It's a little bit restrictive, but it's not as bad as I would have thought. And maybe that's right in the middle of my site there, so let's go a little bit below. Let's try that, and then what about cross piece? Cross piece, we'll see how I like this. It's a little bit restrictive, I think, but should probably be one wider as well. I don't know. Changing the color on it will help too, kind of. Just gonna check, see how I like looking through it. Yeah, it's a little bit restrictive. Try this. Let's try something different here. Pipes, I'm really not thrilled with the pipes. I'm gonna have to do railings, but I think I could kind of maybe get these railings to behave themselves, so let's do this. I think build up to there, do railings. And then I want them a dark color. That will help. And where are my diagonals? Diagonals. Can't get in this wall here. I want a diagonal corner maybe. Straight corner maybe? Ah, come on. Rotate. Yeah, that's good. And then see, that's much better. That cage is up nicely. Yeah, this isn't bad. Just gotta see if I can make this work. Alright, let's stick this. I kind of screwed myself there, but let me see if I can get. Oh, give me the right piece, please. Can I get this to sit there without? Probably not. Maybe. I might be able to. Can I get this to line up? I can. Nice. I didn't think I was going to get that lined up. Where's the end segment here? Yeah, that's not bad, dude. Yeah, see, like it looks like it connects there. This piece here can be traded out for this end segment here, so it looks like it's connecting. Then I'm going to make it move up one. Yeah, I'm going to move the whole cage up one. Get out of there. And then yeah, that's not bad there. Now I have to try to connect it. Did it. Beautiful. That's pretty good, man. That's looking good. This here should be traded out for this. Yeah, that looks like it's connecting there, so I kind of want that there. That's looking pretty good there. Good cage there. Let's try to get some railing pieces in. That's fine. Let's do this. Nice. So this is shaping up really well. Getting my cages in is nice. See, that's sharing the same spot with it, so that's not going to work. Won't be able to do the door, but it's not the end of the world there either. Can't do here because I need that to be free, but that's it's somewhat caged. So let's jump in the cockpit and see. So I didn't get the engine running this episode, but you know, I'll get that engine running. Probably take a little break from this. Go do some regular missions and stuff. I don't want to spend a ton of time doing this, but now, you know, I have good viz, really good operation with this. You know, I just need to get it where I can actually use it. So let's get a picture for the episode, and I think we'll call it there. This is shaping up. I'm starting to really like this build. It's really a lot of fun. It's going to be it's not much left. Engine, decoration, getting the track system up and running. Worst case scenario, that is built as a generator. I might keep it as a generator and just do electric. The electricity for the tracks, I don't need to go fast, and the tracks are, only going to be operated very rarely when most of it's going to be me moving around. I might just make it electric, diesel electric. So I think that's probably the plan, is to do that. So thank you for watching. Thanks for everybody for watching my content and for subscribing. And I will see you in the next one.